So my name is Jenny Willett and I am Business Development Manager at Bramley Baths. We were working with people that were considered economically inactive and they were unemployed and they were generally over the age of 25, so the older end of the spectrum. Our experience of the programme is it was just such a wonderful opportunity for us to be able to offer the programme to people that we know needed it, and then we know that they need that additional support and that holistic approach, and it was just such a wonderful opportunity to be able to offer that, I would say. I think initial challenge is building the trust. So I think the people that we were working with potentially feel let down from previous experiences, whether that be in statutory services or within their communities. So it was nice for us to be able to remove some of those barriers and start to build that trust on a really low level basis to start with, and just start with the conversation and then thinking about what they would benefit from in their day-to-day lives from a physical and mental activity point of view, and being able to facilitate that was amazing. It was a tailor-made project for them, so we offered one-to-one support based on what activities they wanted to access. So we weren't putting on a group necessarily to facilitate lots of different people. It was more about what they wanted to do. So if they wanted a swimming lesson, if they wanted to be in the gym and just be shown a little bit of the equipment, we really based it around them and what they wanted and what they thought would benefit them. And then once we'd built those foundations, we then had started to open up conversations about employability and what they would maybe think about, but with a real low level amount of pressure, I would say. I think my message for anyone that's thinking about maybe potentially refunding this project is to think about the communities and where people are coming from, and that support from a real ground up perspective, from a real grassroots point of view, and that we are dealing with individuals and it's a real challenge to try and facilitate every single person, but you've kind of got to try. What we're offering, it could be seen as low-level support when you think about accessing bigger NHS services, that kind of thing, but it has to come back down to communities and what they can offer, and really appreciating that it's a holistic approach to individuals' help and individuals' health. That's probably what I'd say. I think if I had the chance to speak to someone that was going to fund it, I think it's just remember that it's got to start from communities. Every project within this funding is an individual organisation, and they've got so much to offer for their communities because they know their communities, and trusting them to deliver that, I think, is the takeaway message, to trust in the organisations that are on the ground and are doing the grassroots stuff, I would say.